Hello, my name is Shelby Tanner, and this is my Ultimate Office project. As you can see in the top left corner, my logo, it has a repeating geometric shape with two contrasting colors that get darker towards the back. Using my logo, I made a pattern using the same shape and colors in a dispersed type of way. The pattern has the same blue and oranges as the logo, but with the added red. The mission was to design an ultimate office space to accommodate up to 5 employees and must include a bathroom and a break room. The goal for this space is for it to be a fun and creative place that people will feel inspired in. There should be a lot of open spaces for employees to collaborate in, but also more private spaces to meet with clients or to focus on a project with an upcoming deadline. The employees should be excited to come to work, and they should be so comfortable that they don't even want to go home. When new clients or users enter the space, they should be wowed and amazed, and it should make them excited to work with us. The theme is fun but functional. The style is industrial contemporary, which consists of the neutral colors to keep it clean and organized, pops of colors throughout the space to keep it from being too boring, geometric shapes, exposed brick, metal, and wood, open layout, simple furniture, straight and curved lines, and natural light. The strategy was to stick to the same palette as my logo, use furniture that had geometric shapes, sharp lines, or curved lines. My inspiration was the Google Office design and the designer of the space, Clive Wilkinson. The song that best fit my office was Uptown Funk by Bruno Mars, since it had such a fun and catchy song that makes you feel good. My persona profiles are me, an employee, and a client, Shania, who is a local business owner. My arousal in the space is lower than Shania's because I am in the space more often, whereas it is newer to her. My pleasure is higher because I'm more used to the space and I'm comfortable with it, where Shania, on the other hand, is probably nervous and uncomfortable. My dominance in the space is higher considering I have a higher position in the office, but Shania is a client and is only in control over her project. The places in this office consist of the waiting room, reception desk, employee desk, conference room, private meeting areas, bathrooms, and on the second floor, the kitchen, the nooks to sit in, and the hidden lounge. The first floor is more professional, with it including the reception desk, the waiting area for clients to wait in till they can meet with the employees, the private meeting areas, the employee desk, the conference room for all the employees to meet in together to discuss projects and deadlines, the bathrooms, and then upstairs is more of an employee-free zone with the kitchen, the sitting area nooks for them to communicate and be collaborative in, the hallway that leads to the relaxing nooks, and then the hidden lounge. Each floor is a square shape with many square and rectangular shapes inside of it. The office overall is a 60 by 60 space with 2 floors. The meeting area is a 10 by 15. The bathrooms, elevator, private meeting spaces, and the employee desks are all 10 by 10s. The conference room is a 10 by 25. The upstairs kitchen is also a 10 by 25. The sitting nooks are 10 by 13. The hallways are 15 by 25. And the hallway with the relaxing nooks, a 10 by 40, and the hidden lounge is a 20 by 20. The size is very generous, and the approach for the employees will feel like a usual day-to-day experience. They will know exactly where to park and where to enter. The client, on the other hand, will feel more nervous on the way there. They may think of where they should park, what door to use, and what to expect once inside the building. The more frequent client might not feel these to the same extent as a new client, but won't be as comfortable as the space as an employee will. The initial impression of the space is that it is fun and comfortable, yet work still gets done in the space. The bright colors help lighten the atmosphere of the space, but not too chaotic. The occasion would be a business meeting between a client and one or more of the employees. The players in this space are the employees and the clients. The resources consist of the computers, the office space, money, and time. Surroundings are when meeting the employee and client will meet in one of the private spaces, which is surrounded by other private spaces, the reception desk, the waiting room, and the employee desk. After the client speaks to a receptionist, they may have to wait to meet one of the employees they will have an appointment with. The waiting space is meant to be a comfortable space for them to relax in while they wait for a few minutes. The office landmark is the egg chair in the waiting area because it has the most unique structure to it. Most of the materials seen in the space consist of glass, metal, wood, plaster, and some forms of plastic, as well as brick. The employee moving to the destination is easy with many routes and paths to take depending on where they are going. The employee may stop to talk with other employees before reaching their destination. The client will most likely be guided to the space, whether by the receptionist or by the employee themselves. The space has a loop system with a modern approach. The main path leads you in a loop around each floor, and there's only one secondary path in the space, and it's from the hallway leading to the hidden lounge upstairs. Two nodes in the office are the employee desk in the middle and the sitting area next to the kitchen on the top floor. Once arriving at the target destination, which could be a number of places, such as the desk, the conference room, or one of the many places upstairs, such as the kitchen, the nook, or the hidden lounge. The client, the amount of target destinations is more limited to places such as the employee's desk, one of the private meeting areas, or on the rare chance, the conference room. The function of this space is for the employees to meet with clients, meet with other employees, work on projects, and attend meetings. The employee's target activity will depend on the day, the schedule, but will most likely consist of working on projects, meeting with clients, checking on working projects. The client's target activity will be for them to meet with employees to discuss a potential job offer or to meet about a work in progress. Most spaces in the office are defined by at least two walls, except for the waiting area, kitchen, and city room. Those are more defined by the objects in the space. The office space has a full containment as well as encapsulation with the walls on all sides. Some of the walls have large windows or are made of glass, giving it a sense of openness. For the employees, a side trip might include going to the kitchen for coffee, the conference room for a meeting, or for both the client and the employee, the most common side trip is the bathroom. The first floor is for the employees to meet with clients and work in, so it is a simpler working environment. The second floor is for the employees to relax and be comfortable in while they do their work. Access to most spaces is straight out the main path. Some spaces, such as the hidden lounge, you need to move through other spaces to get access to it. Most spaces are adjoined but have no physical connection, like the conference room and the bathroom. They are right next to each other, but you cannot get to them from one another without going back to the main path. After the client is finished meeting with the employee or the employees finished with the work for the day, they begin to move toward the exit. The client's exit will most likely be a quick task, whereas the employee may stop to talk to other employees on the way out. For the final departure, the receptionist and the last wall are meant to leave an impression. The receptionist will bid the client a farewell, and the last wall is covered in the pattern that reflects the company's logo, which will leave one last statement. The clients of this project is the owner of the building. The users are the employees and the clients who will be using the space. The project type is an office building. The project parts and their functions are the waiting area for clients, workspace for employees, spaces for employees to meet with each other and clients, and other places for the employees to relax in. The relationship between the various parts of the places the clients meet with employees and where the clients wait should be far away from where the employees relax and work. The main concept of this project is for there to be a fun environment for employees to work and relax in. Use bright colors to liven the space, but neutrals to keep it professional. Through the development of this process, it started with concepting, moved on to the floor planning, and eventually the renders were made. In order for the client to orientate themselves, the reception desk is the first thing the client will go to in the office. The last wall and the private meeting spaces have strong identities to their shapes and colors, and the wall around the private meeting areas match the shape of the pattern, giving it a sense of structure. The walls around the private meeting areas and the conference rooms are larger than the desk in the middle, giving it good contrast. The orange and blue colors repeating through the space help bring order to the space, and the reoccurrence of the pattern in the space makes it consistent and helps the client orientate themselves. The colors, design features, lights, and noise help to stimulate the client. Since the space is supposed to be fun, we want music playing and noise going, but not so loud that it becomes annoying and chaotic. The office is a place for work, therefore it shouldn't be highly stimulating for the employees, but for the employees we want more calming and stable environments. As the employees go upstairs, the expression is ascending since they are heading toward a space that is more relaxing and comfortable. So when they head back down, they are descending, since the first floor is for working and responsibilities. The office gives the employees a lot of freedom to move about. The conference room and the stairs offer a sense of rejection to clients with a big wooden door to prevent passage into these spaces. The sense of openness of the space makes it less private and puts the clients on equal footing with the employees. Thank you.